I'm okay. Yeah, I don't know. My white blood cell count was 15, so they just gave me some antibiotics through an IV, and they just, and steroids and Benadryl because of my rash. And I have to call my OBGYN. So, and then everything else was fine. The doctor says that I'm still warm. So I don't know. It's very weird. I don't know what's going on with my body. Yes, my white blood cells was a 15. So they were pushing IV fluids, and they sent out some pretty nifty blood work. So I'll get that back in like 24 to 48 hours. So until then, I don't know. The doctor's pretty much clueless. I just feel warm. That's really it. I mean, I don't feel sick. I just feel warm. So it's very odd, let me fucking tell you. Anyway, but I don't know. I don't think they did a thyroid. It was just my blood work, like my blood. Yeah, I've had my vitamin D checked with my primary. Thanks, Tina. I do have health insurance.
Hello. Hi, Gabby. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm blocked on your main account, and I've never done or said anything ignorant to you, so I've always been a supporter of yours, and I'm not sure why I'm blocked on one of your main accounts.
Okay. Well, what was I gonna say? Sorry. I'm only on this account for right now. I'm not really on the other accounts. So you're not. Is it your main account that you're blocked on, or is?
I only have this account. I only have one.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going back on the other two accounts. Really, I go pretty much on this one. So I think.
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I've not never done anything wrong, so I just see you deal with a lot of haters, and it's sad that people have to be
No,
so
I know,
fucking ignorant.
but
But
Kayla, I'm gonna protect you, and I'm gonna get you out of my box because I don't want them to come at you. Okay?
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Leave her the fuck alone. Okay? Leave her the fuck alone, you ignorant bitches. Come at me, why don't you? It's me that you don't like. Don't tell me that light is going out. Oh, probably is. Okay. So, kidney infection. I have no UTIs. They did my urine test. I do not have an infection. It's in my blood. They did an IV antibiotics and 2 fluid bags because it was Whatever, that's what they want. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking fight. I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm not gonna fucking do it. Nope. I'm not doing that. Nope, it's not worth it. Think whatever you want to fucking think. Call me a liar. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not fighting with you at almost fucking 12 o'clock at night. Go to bed. And I don't care. I ordered McDonald's, and guess what? I'm gonna eat it, and we can be on live together, and then we're gonna get off and go to bed. So call me fat, call me disgusting. I don't give a shit anymore, dude. That might bother you, but I don't care. Hi. Just so you know, I think you're a great dancer, and I love your voice. Thank you. How are you feeling? I feel the same still. I just feel warm. I just feel, I feel different. I feel just a weird feeling in my gut. And I'm just really, really warm to the skin. That's really it. And I didn't really want to go to the hospital, actually, but I'm kind of glad I went in. And the doctor said, Gabby, I'm glad you came in, because if you did not get treated, it could have been really bad. No fever. Yeah, it's probably just gas. Yeah, it's a UTI, it's gas, sure. Thanks, doctor, for diagnosing me. I appreciate you. Any other dumb questions? I don't know. Maybe because the light's getting burnt out. I don't fucking know. Why does it fucking matter? You live here? No. All right. I don't have a different light. Go. I'm not in the mood. Go. They've sent out my blood work to a lab. I only got like my white blood cells, my red blood cells, like the normal stuff, my leukocytes, and that's the only thing that I got. But as far as they ran other sets of blood work, I'm not gonna get that back until 24 to 48 hours. So I may end up going back to the hospital, depending on, the doctor doesn't know. Like, all the doctor said was, the doctor felt my skin and said, this is really weird, because you feel really warm but no fever. Your white blood cell count is 15. There's three things that he's thinking of: an infection in the bloodstream, my progesterone, or I forgot the other thing. There's three things that he's like, he goes, I can't give you like a diagnosis, because I don't know what's going on with you. I have to get this blood work back. White blood cells would indicate an infection. That's why we have to wait for the blood work to get back, because I don't know where it's at. So all they did was put an IV of antibiotics in me. And I can show you what kind of antibiotics they they sent me. If you look, this is the IV antibiotics that they gave me, which is a pretty strong antibiotic. So there you go, motherfuckers. I did get antibiotics IV. Fuckers. No, go fuck yourself. Did they take blood cultures? Yeah, it looked like she came in with 6 of them, and they look like little like not wine bottles, but like kind of like wine bottles. It was weird. I didn't ask for that, but yeah, it's a bacteria infection. Yeah. You're right. You're so fucking right. Thanks for diagnosing me. Wine bottles. I don't think that's the thing that not. Oh my God, I was giving you guys an example. Yeah. Okay, let's use our noggins. Holy fucking shit, you fucking morons. Oh my God. Oh my God, some of you make my fucking brain hurt. All right, go ahead. Make yourself look fucking stupid. Keep talking. I'll just stay here. Because you guys do it all by your fucking self. Nothing. How about this? How about we just turn the comments off? Finally. I need to do that more often. Now I can focus. Hey. I'm waiting for my McDonald's. Okay, so I don't really have too much that I can like tell you guys, but so we went to the farm today, and like I don't really feel sick. I mean, like I felt normal. So we went to the farm, and I told Aaron, I'm like, I feel like I felt different. I told Aaron, I said, Aaron, something feels off, and I can't describe it. It's like a gut feeling. It's like I just don't feel right, but not sick, just weird. So then, like, I was drinking water, and then maybe it'll go away. And then we got home. I ate some dinner, and then I felt really flushed all of a sudden. And I'm like, why the fuck is my face so red? So I told Aaron, I'm like, I'm gonna go lay down. So I went to go lay down, and all of a sudden I felt like my body was like burning up. So I had a thermometer, and it said 97, but like I think that's broken. So I told Aaron, I said, Aaron, I may have to go. Like I went to the bathroom, and I had a rash. It was like red, like it red. It wasn't like hives or like just like a rash, right? And it was like just right in here, and you could see the inflammation. And I would touch my belly, it would be warm to touch. And I touched my thighs, it's warm to touch. I was touching my butt, it was warm to touch. So I was like, this is not good. Like, what the fuck's happening? I felt like my body was just burning up. So I told Aaron, I said, I need to make sure that I don't have a fever, because my first thought was like a miscarriage. Like, because I had a miscarriage 2 weeks ago, I was like, what if there's an infection? So I was just like, okay, and I was telling myself to like, okay, just relax. Like it could be the progesterone, which is like 200 milligrams, which I've been on progesterone, and I never had that reaction. It was a higher dose, so maybe that's why. I don't know. So then I was talking to a few people, asking, like, just, hey, like, what would you do? Like, I'm confused. I don't know if I should go in. And so I didn't really want to go in. Cause who wants to fucking sit in the fucking ER? I don't. And so I called Aaron. I said, Aaron, I don't want you to panic, but I'm really warm to touch and my face is flushed and I do not feel good. I'm like, I really think I should go in. So he goes, I think that's a good idea. So he came home and I'm like, okay, can you just touch me, like touch my belly and just see if you think I'm warm? Maybe it's just my hands. And he said, no, Gabby, you're burning up. You're very, very warm. And then he was touching everywhere and he's like, you need to go in. There's something wrong. And I said, you think so? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, fine, I'll just go just in case. Because with miscarriages, since we did it a week don't come for me. Okay, don't. We did a week after my miscarriage. So we were both thinking it could be like maybe an infection. And so I just had things like, what if? And if you don't get treated, then you can go septic and all of this. It can be very bad if you do not get checked out. So Aaron's like, we just had a miscarriage. You need to go make sure that everything is fine. Thank you for the turkey. I'm so happy I got that because Thanksgiving is coming up soon. So nom, 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 nom. Thank you. Anyway, what was I gonna say? So I went to the ER and my heart rate was elevated. My blood pressure was 104 over 80. So they came in, they assessed me, doctor came in, they started an IV. He did his exam, and that's when he did all the blood work and stuff. And then that's when he came back in and said, my blood count was 15. My white blood cell count was 15. And he said, I'm going to give you some steroids, Benadryl, and IV antibiotics. Because I don't know if there's nothing. So he was very confused. He was trying to figure out the puzzle piece because it was either the progesterone, the hormones, the warmth, because he felt my body. He said, you're warm, but you have no fever. And you have a white blood cell that's at a 15. So he was just like, he was like really questioning, like what, like, I'm like, do you not know what you're doing? Please let me have confidence in you. Like, fix me if you know. I mean, it was kind of like worrisome, but I was like, okay, well, maybe he's just trying to figure it out. So then, nom, 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 nom. Thank you. It's Thanksgiving. I love that. Thank you. Well, where was I? So then he said that I'm going to start you on 2 IV fluids and IV antibiotic and the steroids and Benadryl for the rash. So after the Benadryl and the steroids and the Pepso or whatever, I think he gave me 3, the rash kind of went away, but I was still warm to touch. So he said, I want you to follow up with your OBGYN and tell them what's going on with you. And I said, okay. I'm like, should I stop the progesterone? And he said, yes. He goes, I can't really tell you what's going on, but there's definitely something going on. He goes, once I get back those main blood work panels, maybe I'll have a better understanding of what's really going on with you. He goes, if you are still warm to touch and you're not getting better, you need to come back and see me. And I said, okay. So he discharged me and just said to monitor and just take it easy. That's it. I did not get an answer. Now, should he have kept me? Yeah, maybe. But again, like, I mean, what else can they do? They gave me antibiotics and a strong one at that too. And so, I don't know. Guess we'll just see. I mean, I don't really, and then they tested me for flu, COVID, and strep, and it was negative. So, is my McDonald's here? I'm gonna go to bed after this. I'm so hungry, dude. I haven't ate all day. Will you stop doing that shit? Oh, man. I'm hungry, dude. That's it. I just hope that, like, maybe it is the progesterone. Maybe it's my hormones. I don't fucking know what it is. It's so weird because I never had a reaction to progesterone. I don't know. I mean, I know after my miscarriage, my body is really going through stuff. So I wish I had an answer. And he didn't like. I don't know. He was an old doctor. He was like in his 70s. He was very, very old. I think that's why I was kind of concerned. I'm like, should you be retired? And I mean that very respectfully. No hate. I don't know. Florida, listen, no offense, but Florida doctors are not good. I mean, they're good. Chicago's way better. I had no problem. I felt better in Chicago. And I feel like Florida fucking sucks. The medical field is just not that great here. And it's, what are you gonna do, right? I'm hungry. You can turn the comments on. Please be my food. Of course not. Well, I'm sorry, but that I have a right to say that. I have a right to my opinions, don't I? It could be the progesterone. I don't know. I have to. Yeah, I don't know. Stop it, dude. So hungry. I said that Florida medical versus Chicago medical is a huge difference. But go ahead. You guys hate me, so you're gonna go ahead. And we're gonna say the opposite shit of Gabby because we just fucking hate her. Go for it. Do what you gotta do, fuckers. I'm over it. I can't fucking give a shit. I did DoorDash some food. No, it was not septis. Thank you. I know, Tina. I know. Words may hurt. Why is my nail so dirty? Because I had something that spilled in my car and I didn't have napkins, so I had to use my hand and before it ruined the seat. So that's why it's black, because my seats are black. You want to go and come over? No, never mind. Don't fucking come over. Wrong idea. How about this? How about you just pay for me to go get a manicure? How about that? That's better. God forbid. Fucking stay away from me. Yeah, go to Swifty. Go to Swifty's if you want to. That was the hair dye. No, my nails were clean just a little bit ago. No, it was, I had to clean up the car. Fine, hair dye, whatever, sure. Take it, it's yours, okay? Congratulations. Whatever you say, I'm just gonna, look, you know what? Everything that comes out of your fucking mouth from this point forward, you're right, I'm wrong. So yeah, you're right, okay? You're right. Congratulations. Happy now? It was good. We went to the farm. We fed cows today. There was a beautiful black cow. Oh my God, she's a girl and she's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So it was fun. Hey, Emily. or the hospital say. My white blood cells were 15 something. And I'm just warm to the touch. Like I'm warm. So I don't know. They sent out blood work, like cultures. So I'll get that back in 48 hours, and then I gotta call my OBGYN and then stop my progesterone until we figure like what's happening. If it is the progesterone, if it is a blood, the doctor like is leaning more towards a blood like infection because of the white blood cells, because progesterone will raise the white blood cells, but not to a 15. It's pretty increase. So he was thinking that's why he gave me an IV antibiotic. So I guess, listen, if I get worse, I'll just have to go in. I mean, he gave me steroids for the rash, and that kind of helped, and Benadryl. I did take a good nap though, and that shit knocked me out. Oh my God, it was IV too, and the nurse goes, "You're gonna go to sleep in the next 5 minutes." I'm like, I can probably think you're right. And I was like, holy shit. But I did have a nice little nap. It's not extremely high, no, but it's elevated, which is indicating when you have a white blood cell that's a 15, it's indicating there's an infection. Now, where is the infection? I don't know. And that's where we have to get those blood work results back. So as far as I don't know yet. I'm still looking for answers too. So I just have to monitor my body, and then if I get worse and I still feel warm, I have to go back in. Because he said I may have to admit you. But until then, I'm just gonna take it day by day and just see what the fuck happens. I don't know. I was there for 5 hours. Admit me. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Go ahead, make fun of me. Ha ha. You know what? I'll laugh with you. Ha ha, Gabby's a fucking idiot. She can't fucking spell or pronounce words. She's such a fucking dork. She's so stupid. They didn't give me a straw. Because I had a rash. That's why. Thank you. Yeah, I went to the hospital for a rash. I sure fucking did. Yeah, like I said, you're right, I'm wrong. When karma comes after all of you. When karma comes. That's fine. That's fine. I hope you have a really good night. Seriously. I hope that somebody loves you, and I hope that your husband hugs you or your boyfriend hugs you, And honestly, I'm so fucking sorry. I am so sorry that no one fucking loves you, that you are just so miserable. I'm so sorry. Maybe one day you'll find some love. And then you won't have a cold heart. Thank you. I am grateful for gifts. It's the, never mind. They're doing it to make fun of me. Hi, my name is Gabrielle Jacobson, and in case you haven't fucking noticed, I've been cyberbullied on this fucking internet. I'm pretty sure you can all fucking tell. It's not rocket science. Yeah, people are very cruel. I know. And that's why I'm just gonna sit here and just be calm, because y'all can see this for yourself. I'm done fighting back. I'm done. I'll just sit here and just fucking chill. Hurt people. You know, I wonder. I learned this in parenting class. And it opened up my eyes. When you don't give your child the attention, the love, the affection, and you like just lower their self-esteem, nothing that they do is ever good enough. Yell at them, scream at them, hit them, tell them that they're whatever the case may be, right? That child's gonna grow up either one, bullying other people because their parents did a fucking shitty ass job with loving them and showing them how to love other people and be kind. This is why people turn to rugs, is because they want to feel something. They want to feel connected. And if they had a mom and dad that they grew up and it was not the right way of whatever, they're gonna find something that they feel connected to. And that's what I feel with a lot of you guys. I'm not a psychiatrist, but you guys are definitely fucking hurt somewhere. And I'm sorry. They do it to not feel. And when I learned that in parenting class, I was like, you know what? It's true. It's true, because they want to feel something, because they're not feeling that love and they're not feeling that affection from their parents. So they either one, go to bully somebody else to make them feel better, or they turn to rugs. And that's why we really got to do better, because it can really impact a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go bed soon. Yeah, and then last week we learned well, like, no, 2 weeks ago we learned self-regulation. And then last week we learned about communication and what's that other one? I forgot. education and criticism. And so yeah, so like for like self-esteem. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example because I'm gonna go to bed too. I'm tired. That bed and drills. Okay, so for self-esteem, my parent, the teacher said, I'll give you an example. If you found out that your friend SA'd your kid, how would you react? What would you do? How would you self-regulate? Most of you would say pew pew, right? Okay, well that's not the answer. Let me tell you why. Listen to this. You might think in your head, because you're so like upset and all you think about is that moment, right? Okay. 3 things. 1, if you do the pew pew, that guy is no longer, he's not suffering. You made it so much easier for that guy. 2nd, you go to jail. 3rd, what happens to your kid? Your kid loses the parent. Who wins? Nobody. How you self-regulate, call the police, get him in jail, let him suffer, and then you're still with your child. I'm telling you, I'm learning a lot with parenting classes. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I kind of wish I could do it every single day. You know what? Listen, I'm not the worst mom. Argument. Because you know what? You can call me a cunt. You can call me a bitch. You can call me fat. You can call me ugly. But what you can't call me is a shitty ass mom. You just can't. Now, there's no such thing as a perfect parent. I'm not perfect. But taking parenting classes doesn't make you a bad mom. And I realize that. It just makes you understand things that like happened in your own home. For example, you know, we learn in parenting classes, do not spank your child. There was a whole lesson on spanking a child and what it can do to a child's brain. The development. We learn about newborns. We learn about, it's not just about you're a shitty mom and you have to do this. It's not about that. It's about, there's so many things that goes into it. Feeding, how you were raised, things that you guys might do. And in reality, you shouldn't be doing it. Now, everyone parents different. But there's things that parents do and you shouldn't. Like self-esteem and independency, communication, affection. We usually watch on the big screen like a psychiatrist. There's lots of things on YouTube that I encourage you guys to watch. I really do encourage that a lot of you guys take a parenting classes, even if you have 5 kids. I'm telling you, it I don't know. You learn a lot. You learn it's crazy how the brain works. I learned a lot. And I'm applying it to my life. You're welcome. For example, Nicole Staples. I do not recommend anyone to go look at that video up. I came across a bit. And she's a Christian teacher. Now, I'm not going to bash her. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to mom shame. Because that's not what I fucking do. No. Do I agree what happened? No, I don't. There's a difference between spanking and controlling your anger and hitting a child that many times You have to self-regulate, and you have to know when if you're gonna spank, you need to know and handle your own self and control it. And if you can't control that, you should not be a mother. You just shouldn't. And that's just my opinion. And the thing about spanking, we also learned this, it traumatizes a kid. Now, I was beat with a belt, okay? But that was back in the day, okay? Spare the rod, spare the child. I was born again Christian. So I came from a very, very strict religion growing up. Not everyone traumatized, but what we learned in parenting, it can affect that. It can. And it also teaches them to hit. Okay, mommy and daddy hit, so I'm gonna hit. It can lead to anger. It could do a lot of this. Listen, I'm telling you, take a parenting class. You'll know. I'm not lying. There's so much research on YouTube with psychiatrists talking child development. No one's a bad parent unless you do something that's fucked up. But we all can do better. We all can improve. And we can't, right? There's no handbook. We just go with our gut. And basically we parent how we were raised. And if you think about it, break that cycle. If you grew up in a household that your mom and dad always yelled, I get it, monkey see, monkey do, right? Hey. But if you think about it, maybe that's not the best answer. And so you have to think like, how did I feel when my mom yelled at me? How did I feel when, my dad said I was nothing, making me feel like I was shit, called me names, like just, not good stuff. And then you think it's normal, so you parent that way. And so it's only up to you to break that cycle. You don't want that done to you, so why would you do it to your child? They're humans too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like to share my experiences with you guys. Yes, words are also extremely damaging. Very, very. I'm telling you, I learned a lot in parenting classes. And I'm applying that in my household. I'm kind of glad I got parenting classes. It helps. It really does. So, listen, I'm that kind of person. If I can do better, sign me up. We can all do better. Don't ever think you're perfect. Thank you. I am taking, after I have 2 more classes. I have 2 more classes after I'm done on December 6th. And then I'm actually going to take an autistic parenting class. It's at the hospital at Galisano. If you live in Florida, there is a place that will actually take on parents who need help with autistic children. So there's something for you guys to look into. You're gonna have to call, but why? Because I would like to be a better mom if I could. I would like to learn how to help my son in whatever ways I can. Raising him being autistic is not easy. You have to have a lot of patience. But it's not gonna hurt. And I wanna do it. Because I care. I care. It is the toughest. Good for you, Gabby. You're doing good. Thank you. And I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to tell you that you should take parenting classes as well, too. It doesn't mean that you're a bad mom. I even told my teacher at school, I even told my teacher at parenting classes, I said, you know what? I said, we should really make it a mandated thing where if you have a first time kid, you need to take a parenting class before you have a child. Now, maybe don't come after me, but I do. I think so. I think it could help. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just need that little bit of a push. Listen, I'm not gonna speak about it. I'll tell you this. I have explained it so many times. I'm not gonna do it. For the new people, all I can say to you, believe what you wanna believe. Believe what you wanna believe. I just ordered a burger. Oh, I'm just done explaining myself. I need to fucking shut up. It's not fucking worth it trying to prove myself, try to prove this. Like, I just need to fucking stop. Because it's just, it doesn't make a difference. They're not gonna believe me, and I've showed evidence, I showed proof multiple times. It's just not fucking worth it anymore to me. I need to fucking stop. I just need to. So believe what you wanna believe. Alright, I'm going to bed, so I'm exhausted. I'm gonna get some rest. Um, Alright, you guys have a good day.